Hey guys, my name's Storm and welcome back to another RPG Maker MV tutorial. It's been a while, right? It's been like 3 weeks, maybe 4. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to how long it's been, but this is what you get for going on vacation. So this time we're gonna be doing, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, auto training session. That's where we're going with. I just came up with it on the spot, and we're going with the title. Random note here, the music you're hearing right now is a song that I personally requested for the specific music creator to make a music box version of. Well, I mean, if it's supposed to be more than one person, then I probably still contributed to it. But if it's only one person, then I contributed the entire thing. So it's not my music, so you know what? Never mind. So yeah, let's get right onto it. Alright, this is probably gonna be the most complicated tutorial we have out there, so let's go into our venting. So, I guess it's worth mentioning that we have 2 characters in the party, Runefire and Herald. We're gonna be talking about them in just a minute. First, we're gonna control this variable. This variable is gonna be called training gains. This is gonna be how many levels a person will get for training. We're gonna have a little text box here for this trainer to be asking if you want to train. Now this is not really important in this specific tutorial, but in your game it probably would be, because you want to check on who is in your party. Or you can just use he may work as disable choice conditions, so that works too, but I don't know. If you're early in the game, then you might want to use this method of just using multiple conditional branches. We're going to have some random text boxes. We're gonna control a switch that says training begins. This will be very important later, because we're gonna be using this to activate our common event. Then we're gonna be having another switch that says whoever we're training, because trust me, that's gonna be important later on too. Then we're gonna remove the party member and control self switch A. After controlling self switch A, we'll be going to our second page here. We'll be controlling the switch training begins off. So at this point, you should want to. So this page is going to be all about getting your party member back in and seeing how much they've trained. So we want to turn this off because we don't want them to train anymore, as it would cause a few problems to appear. They'll ask if you want your character back. You'll say yes or no. If you say no, we will be turning on this switch back on, so if the training can continue. If we say yes, then it's gonna go through all of this. We're gonna be going to our common events now, because that's gonna be the main focus for the next part of the event. Our common event: the training has begun. When the switch is turned on, this has to be a parallel event, by the way, because if it's auto run, I think it just is automatically a parallel event will work best. It'll loop 900 frames 4 times, which is equivalent to 1 minute, I'm pretty sure. And it'll control variable training gains +1. And it'll repeat the process all over again until the switch is turned off. We'll also be having this weird event here. This is to speed the process up so you can see the actual change in the process. Speed up time by 5 minutes. Say yes or no. You'll just add 5 to the variable if you want to speed up time, but I doubt you want that in your game. Especially, it won't even work if you don't have a variable-based time system. So back to the event. This part is going to be a little difficult. You're going to need to make another variable. This variable is called training cost, because we're going to have to determine how much you have to pay for getting back your character. Yes, you have to get back your character with money. This is going to be very similar to the Pokemon daycare system. Yet this somehow doesn't require any plugins. Alright, you're gonna set it so that this variable is equal to your training gains variable. As you know, since this common event has stopped, it won't gain any, so it won't cause any problems, as I just said. Multiply by 5, so very simple cost. So say you leveled up, so maybe 5 minutes have passed, 5 times 5 would be 25, simple as that. It'll say how much the character is grown by. Variable 5 is our training gains. Variable 6 being our training costs, which is the equivalent of training gains times 5. You can choose to pay up or do not pay. If you do not pay, then you must turn on the switch once again, just like not wanting your character to come back. If you do want to pay, you do have to check how much, if you have enough gold. So you control a variable, control another variable, current money, which equals to gold. This can be found, this can be found in your game data under the category other for gold. If current money, so variable 7, is less than the training cost, variable 6, there'll be a little event here, and then the switch will be turned on again. So there's like a lot of opportunities to switch this on again. However, if you do have enough money and you do pay up, you will change your gold, your actual gold, like not the actual variable, your physical gold. Subtracting the training cost, variable 6, changing the level of the person you're training, so in this case Rune Fire, but in our example it's going to be Herald. You'll be adding the amount of levels by training gains. You'll be adding the party member back in. You will control the variable training gains to 0 so that whenever you want to start this back up again, you're going to be able to. Simple as that. And you're going to control self-switch A off. And that should be it. We're going to have a demonstration, but I'm going to explain a little bit about why you need... Well, actually, I'm just going to explain it here. The only reason why this training gains equals 0 thing is because I can literally just speed up time at any point, even when my actors aren't even training. So I have to do it before the actual event, in which I accept the offer to train, so that nothing goes wrong. Alright, so we're gonna display what happens right here. Alright, so we're gonna start a new game here. We're gonna be in this little dojo area, but first we're gonna get some gold because this event is just for acquiring several thousands of gold. As you see in the bottom left, we have 3,000 gold. Well, it's a flower, but I'm using a different icon set. This guy's saying we want to train someone. We're gonna train Herald. And we just dropped him off, even though we can't actually see him anymore. Nice. We don't need Herald on the team. We're at level 50. We're gonna go speed up time by 5 minutes. We're gonna come back. Check Herald back. Of course. Herald has grown by 5. It costs 25. Well, it doesn't say gold, but it's supposed to be gold. I just thought it'd be more basic if it just say 25. Okay, yep. We have paid 25 gold, as you see in the bottom left, and you can see that Herald is level 6. However, one thing you might want to do is set a recover all event at the end when you get the player back, because when you level up, you obviously gain stats. Unless you make it so that your character doesn't gain stats, which would be interesting. But I've had ideas like that. It doesn't matter. We're gonna leave Herald back in again, except we're not gonna speed up time. Herald's grown by 0. It will cost 0. Pay up. And as you can see, Herald is still level 6, just as planned. That'll be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This was an interesting tutorial, to say the least. It actually only took me about 30 minutes. I don't know why it took me so long to think about how this would go on. It was very easy. I don't really have any more ideas for tutorials. I'll probably think of something along the lines of certain video games. Other than that, I'd be happy to take suggestions, whether it may come soon or a month later, depending on my schedule. I just need a very long, detailed description, because the last time I had a suggestion, which was the first time I had a suggestion, yeah, it takes a long time for me to process things. So, yeah, please consider liking and subscribing. See you guys, and stay safe.